Less is more is cemented on the Mount Rushmore of overused cliches. And in theory, I think we all want to believe that is true. But let's be real for a minute. The only scenario where I know that to be true is that if I wake up tomorrow with one less pimple on my face, my life will be more or less stressed. What's good, y'all? I'm Trenton Kips. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Today we're looking at a Leon Thomas style soulful R&B beat. Sound of dusty vintage drums over soulful gospel-like piano chords and strings and heavily affected instruments is a sound that I think he's becoming known for. Now this one started with an acoustic piano preset, Impurity, and his chord progression. Yeah. Very soulful, very gospel-like, especially right there. It's a mean move. Don't worry, we about to break it down. Get under the hood of this. It's a cool sound too. Okay, now for you splice addicts out there, I know the words music theory is like flashing a cross in front of vampire's face, but don't worry, I got you, bud. I'm here for you. This beat is in the key of D flat major. Now, quick disclaimer, I reference everything using the major scale, regardless of what chord or key I start from, because everything's really derived from the major scale. So some people could argue based on the tonality, it's a minor or it's a Lydian. Major scale, we're gonna keep it simple. Now I'm starting on the 4 chord, which is a G flat major 7. Then I move to the 3 chord, which is this F augmented with a sus2. And I go to the 7 chord, a C diminished. And then I land on the 2 chord, which is an E flat minor 7. Then I do this quick kind of gospel-like move where I move from this A flat 7 to the 1, which is a D flat major 7. And at the end here, I do this classic 5-1-4 turnaround with a little bit of a twist. Hear me out, check this out. So the 5 chord in this case is an A flat minor 7. Then I go to a tritone substitution, which is an A flat flat 7 with a sharp 5, which leads perfectly back to the 4. Now that move at the end there, I called it a 5-1-4. You could call it a 2-5-1 to the 4. It's all technically the same move. It's this 2 leading to a 5, leading to a 1. Depending on the scale degree, you could call it a 5-1-4, 7-3-6, 3-6-2, 2-5-1, 1-4-7, 3-6. Like, if you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, I would highly, highly, highly recommend learning the cycle of fourths or the circle of fifths, however you want to call it, and especially figure out what 2-5-1s are and how to get to each scale degree in a given key using a 2-5-1. I know this should be sounding complicated when I say it, but I swear to God, y'all, I give up, bro. From there, I loaded up Omni, got a pad preset, figured out this chord movement. And this progression is much more simple, much more defined. You can see I'm going from the 4-3-2-1. And at the end there, trying to get a lift. Now the sound choices I make moving forward is going to accent that second half right there. Next up is the bass. And here you could maybe make a case for less is more. And I might agree with you. Or I might stone you into submission like a witch from the medieval times. Lately I've been getting real cozy with this ample bass VST, and I just decided to bring it back for this joint. Yeah. It's a nice little move. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Ha. And I stole that last move directly from bass players. So, I said it in my last video, but you really got to copy real musicians. Okay, let's work out the drum bits because I feel like we got a good musical bed here already. We're looking for this dirty, dusty, vintage, but kind of smooth drum sound. It's kind of hard to describe if I'm being real, but like if you think about that drunk uncle you got, you know, he was smooth back in the day. His blood was replaced with more liquor, like dusty like that. That's what we're going for. So I'm starting here with the snare. Yeah, that's a fire sound. Then added some hats. A little perk. A little cymbal. And now for the kick. A little perk right there at the end. All right. And that's the groove. That's where we at with it. And that's the drum groove for real, y'all. So you kind of seeing the theme of the video here. Less is better than doing too much. Why can't that be the phrase? Huh? Why they try to get cute with the words? Actually, I almost forgot this. I added a second hat loop, kind of more as a texture play. Yeah. See how it adds that feel? Definitely adds an extra kind of juice to the sound, you know? And then I use this guitar one shot with a platoon of effects. So let's hear the before and the after. It's not good, right? That's better, right? No? Security, can you escort this uncivilized being from my presence, please? Yeah, this one. This one right here. Yeah. The one with the ravioli stains on his shirt. I remember earlier I was talking about kind of lifting up the second 4 bars of this progression. Well, I got some strings from the Chord M1 to do just that. So when you add that with the pad, it sounds pretty damn good. Oh, that's so nice. And that is all for now. I do hear some spots where I can add some fills and some extras, but I need the most important instrument, which is a vocalist, before I can make any of those decisions. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Once again, I'm Trenton Kipps. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. Let's run it. Whoa. Yes, sir. It's a nice little progression, man. Start to bring in some hats. And I feel to kick it off. That's cool. Very soulful. Definitely got that Leon Thomas thing going for it. First verse. Different drum pattern. You can see I took out a lot of the hats, a lot of perks. Very simple. Little arrangement goodie right here. Okay. Brought the bass in. Time for the pre-hook. Little breakdown before we build back up into the chorus. Another arrangement goodie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got a little funk guitar fill right there. Listen to the lift on the second half with them strings. Crazy. Ooh. That pad That pad might be the main sound, y'all. That shit fire. Breakdown. Uh-huh. I think we about to get out of here though. Breakdown. And then we're gonna go back into the chorus after this little goodie right here. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Love.